This is an eye-opening experience. For the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna explain so many things. It's almost better than Winter is Coming with You, which was sort of forced out. This is emotionally rich, and I'm definitely sad at this one because I realized what my life was. I was successful at the very beginning. This was a chew. There were times of AdventureCraft, Skyrim, I have friends, and everything started collapsing. My mom's mental health started collapsing as well. And I grown up at the same time. But then I had to jump into an orphanage, and I told you the story that went down. There was a fight over my laptop, over a resource that I had that was rightfully mine, and I could have said no. And my consent must have been respected, but at the same time, no. Consent? People are gonna be raped left and right. Don't worry about it. This is not the right time. You have to appreciate that someone is capable of living in times like these. Someone is capable of keeping their sanity alive. Because we haven't even established socialism. We haven't established friendship. We have like this life that we have to bring first in order to appreciate it. So death is all over the place. Rape and violence all over the place. And there's nothing we can do because it's a test. It's a test of time, and we only have 50 years left. We have to live through this period. For me, it's very difficult. There's someone like Paul Joseph Watson who can just use this emotional garbage to trigger the left. He's playing with them. It's fun for him. But for me, I would be better off making some kind of prank channel and stabbing people in the back because I have this super amazing resource of personality chart. I understand people very well right now, and increasingly more. I am developing myself. It's a good time for me to develop myself. Absolutely. Just stand back and watch at everything else. When I'm gonna be naturally relevant again, when the time hits for, I'm gonna be a little bit more relevant because I'm a hider, and people sort of will recognize authority now as the relevant thing. So will look at me and it's like, do you have authority? I'm gonna be starting spitting out some randomness and conspiracy theories, and they're gonna stop listening to me at that point. But people are gonna start looking at me weird, right? Like, does this guy have authority? Does this guy know anything? Does this guy have science? Because I need some science over here. Mm, shit. Oh man, I hate authority because right now, as the left is relevant, but left is not relevant. You see, what left is suffering right now. I said it before, it's a cry for help. Authority is just turning left into robots. Every friendly environment that is surviving right now, people are just turned into robots, into slaves. They just work, just put out videos, put out content, do this work in an office. If it once was a friendly environment, now it's just robotic. This is what's going on. This is how authority distorts and uses this super amazing friendship as a resource. And we might have a population explosion. We might be having a technological explosion. And the reason why we're scared of AI is because it's replacing people. We're literally replacing the hole that we just created. Population is now decaying like crazy. It's insane. And the fact that everything looks clean and cool and really rich with everything. Everyone is like super smart on the internet. Like, wow, this is a really good time to be alive, isn't it? Oh no. All of this shit gonna crash real soon. The moment we stop consuming, poof, right? The only reason why we don't feel this enormous pressure of lack of resources is because we're still consuming things. We're still going forward. Jake Paul is still relevant as a fire person. That means, yeah, he's gonna get a lot of attention here. And Shane Dawson is gonna get attention because he's also setting himself on fire, right? He's that sort of person as well. He's also pretty relevant. And back then, in the start of the internet, he still was relevant because he was a creepy person. So for him, it's like, oh man, I survived 10 years. Shane should pat himself on the back, but it's literally just luck. Okay? You're born with it. The only not lucky thing is that if you can actually make friends that are water people right now, they're from the left. I had the opportunities to make friends like these, and I sort of screwed it. I have a cousin, right? And I screwed up a relationship with him really quickly. But at the same time, I'm not exactly sure if it would have turned out well, because you kind of just expect magic to happen just because it's some family member. It's just not gonna work out. But I also screwed up, and it's not like I screwed it up, because that's what the times are about right now. I'm gonna be manipulated so much, and I was. I liked a girl, and I lost her. Okay, I lost her to, you know what? Not only my friend, but he was trying to blackmail someone into getting hook up with this girl. That guy was a fucking fire person. That guy was threatening me for very basic stuff, very basic emotional things. I also had another fire person as my friend. Like, great. He would try to rationalize me, put me into some kind of order, as fire people would naturally would tend to do. Just burn shit. He would burn me as a friend. Like, that's friendly, okay. But now he turned against me, and now anything I did was bad. The fact that I sneaked up some information and looked up on what he's interested right now. He found some kind of sociopath to date, right? He's being under attack, and I'm trying to help my friend, right? And he just fucking blocks me, and bam, disappears. Relationship ruined again. Slowly, AdventureCraft has disappeared. Bethesda is making a space game. Are you serious? Like, there couldn't be a sadder time to be alive for me. And in general, it's a sad time. And sad people are the most relevant of all right now. People who just shoot out sadness and consume things that are super fat on a lot of levels. Oh yeah, those are relevant. And I am just poop in comparison. Anyways, it's really hard, like, emotionally, right, to not be relevant. And it's not like my mistake. I couldn't do anything. the best thing I can do right now is try and hide myself as best as I can and just collect resources. Just try and keep my sanity alive. This definitely helps. What I'm doing, creating these videos, this is very important for my sanity. You have to understand, like, and this is not gonna be video essays. This is not gonna be some read from a script behavior. I really have to do this the most enjoyable way. Improvising is hard, and it requires a special brain state also. That brain state I must not be tired. I must be super excited about making every single video, and that's great. It really feels amazing. Just excite yourself and remind yourself that life is worth living. Oh boy, what a depressing time. Whew. Anyways. Yeah. She could have been my scapegoat. She was a water person. That's why I wanted to partner with her so badly. Or was it the reason why? I was clueless at the time, right? I was clueless. I didn't know how precious she actually was. Like, wow. Now I know. Now I really know. I regret it. But hey, as long as I can survive, I can at least tell the story of how I failed. I can still get some credit, okay? Experience something. Anyways. Yeah, the leftists are suffering right now. I said before it's a cry for help. Diversity is a cry for help because they're trying to surround themselves with friends that can protect them. And every single friendly environment turns into a robotic environment. This is why right now, oh, this meme sticks. We can call them NPCs, and it's gonna trigger them a lot. The reason why they're triggered is they get an opportunity to speak up. They're not gonna get a lot of opportunities after we're done burning resources. 15 years later, left is going to disappear almost from sort of ability to speak. Still gonna be relevant. You can make a friendly environment. Yeah, okay. Go do it over here. We're gonna freeze it over and use it as a resource. Okay, let's just. We allow you to make friends all day long. I mean, who in the future? Yeah, but we're replacing people with AI. We're replacing people with technology because of population decay. Oh boy, population was like a fart. Create a lot of people. Let's burn them all now. It's like really fast-paced sort of evolution of who knows what the history actually is like. I mean, nobody knows, but at least we know what the most recent times are. And this certainly is very interesting. How can I just put 4 numbers, 4 words, and explain everything about life? Like, whew, that's some crazy shit. Telling stories is increasingly more relevant. I told a story previously. As you recognize, like, holy shit, me involved in understanding these are water people, these are leftists, I understand how they operate. And it helps that people sort of bring it up on how exactly they get triggered. But, yeah, there's a lot of information, and you can get attached to these amazing people. Like I brought up Alyssa. I will check her content. Maybe she's definitely an Earth hider, and I should learn from her. And how she survives and keeps her sanity as a celebrity. I mean, it's crazy. Or maybe she's just a basic bitch. I mean, Is it basic bitch or can I call everyone a mega bitch instead? I'm not even sure if Lauren Southern is a mega bitch or is just a hider. She doesn't seem like a hider, but she is hiding at the moment. I don't know. But she's still on social media, so I mean, she's still relevant. It's very confusing, so I have to look into those things. There's a lot to learn. Anyways, this used to be a topic about ignore the left. So if you want to beat the left, the best way to do it is become authority. I don't recommend, because right now it's not the right time. The authority comes in, makes people robotic, sells people the poison, and then sells them the cure, and it's like double the profit. Holy shit, this is amazing, right? Leftists are so easily fooled, and yet, and very good. I mean, I would be a good friend for a leftist. I have to try and qualify to become a friend of some stupid leftist, but they would be not stupid to me because they're the only hope. I mean, you think they love small talk for no reason, but they feel things to a completely next level. They can look into Instagram pictures and be like, oh my god, so many feelings. Or someone says apple pie, poof, their brain explodes. He said something that made me feel stuff. Holy shit. On the political side, it's obviously just triggers and hate speech. Oh man, he said something that makes me feel stuff, but that feeling is bad. I am triggered. I'm very generic left. But come on, no problem. I understand people have personalities. People are generic in general. Whew, it's not the nicest thing to live with, but I can deal with that. I can understand where this is coming from. I'm generic. I can be triggered. I can be manipulated. Please stop doing that, but I understand. I can be raped. Especially in, we have a rape culture. You know why? Because we still don't have socialism. Because we don't have socialism, because life is just filled with death. We don't appreciate it fully because we don't have socialism. We can only have friends, but when we have partners, those partners will be burnt really quickly. Just they can die, right? How can you have a partner when you never know when that partner is gonna die from a random event? Just a dice roll and bam, this guy's dead. Oh no, this ain't easy. Until we understand the system of how to create partners, you're not gonna survive with a partner. You have to you surround yourself with friends and try to stay sane in that sense. But partners aren't working right now. So socialism is the only system that would work. The only system, and is being built right now. That's what the foundation of life is friendship. Oh yeah. And this is why, while leftists are crying for help, we should listen. They're very important. They're bringing up important problems. If you can actually see through the bullshit, there's a lot of important information. Meaning that they cry for diversity, they cry for hate speech. Like, yeah, emotionally we are just completely obliterated, and yet we still need emotion to keep on moving forward and keep on just eliminating all the factors that stops us from being friendly. We should still hang on to that, even if we have to be friends with the sociopath, as I currently am pretty much. Whew. Even if he's about to die because he's a fucking old man. Oof. maybe I need to go on the internet and hunt for more friends, because I'm pretty sad right now. Oh yeah, it's painful. Times are changing. I mean, I was relevant in the past, and I would be sort of in the future. I'm a hider. People will look at me and be like, is this guy smart? And then eventually, it's conspiracy theorist. Let's get the fuck out of here. But they will look at me and be like, maybe this guy's smart. Nah. This guy's just a hide. This guy is just a vegan, you know? Wait, is that a thing? Oh shit! Oh boy. I just roasted Kriparian. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god. He's a fucking vegan. from Scott Pilgrim. Jesus Christ. Okay, this gonna come up next. I think I have talked about everything. Yep. All right, that's good. Yeah, I still the biggest thing I regret is losing Tenten. Tenten. I'm getting back my Tenten. Okay. The next season, it's all gonna be about Tenten. Right there. Let's get the fuck out of here.